What will make your life easier when you first get your Remarkable? What is it? I see these 5 things come up all the time, and there's a bonus too at the end, and I should have timestamps so you can just flick around if you want to do that. But these are the top 5 things that some are complex to understand, and like I think 2 of them have layers to them, and 3 of them are very straightforward. And then there's the bonus 2 at the end, very quick and fast. But if I was setting you up for success with your Remarkable right now, either the Paper Pro or the RM2 doesn't, or the RM1 doesn't matter. Software is the same. These are the 5 things plus the 2 bonuses that I would just give you. So I'm just going to give it to you, and just some will cause you to do further research, and that's good. And some you'll be equipped straight away and quick, easy, fast. So let's dive into it. I just wanted to show you the difference. Just while I'm making my videos moving forward, I like to compare and show you the comparison between the 2. And I'm trying to, thank you for those who answered my question about getting my Remarkable app on my books. I'm trying to also get access to these documents so that I can show you comparisons for that as well, because I know this is the e-ink space, such an exciting space to be in, as you know, as an option to an iPad, right? Even though I love my iPad, it's very special to me. And I love my GoodNotes. I love my GoodNotes. It's an amazing note-taking app. Anyway, so thank you for those who answers. I'm yet to go through and try out those suggestions today, because I've been having great difficulty getting the Remarkable app on my books, because I want to look at these notebooks that I've created in the Remarkable, and I want to be able to compare them. So anyway, what are the 5 essentials right now? What do you need? Number 1, okay, I'm going to, we'll just show you that on both. You will see the document looks slightly different on the RM2 when it's created on the Paper Pro. In reverse, it fits well on the Paper Pro if you create it on the RM2. So there's that. Okay. All right. So the 5 essentials for beginners, and it's called tissue paper. I learned this from one of the Facebook groups because this is actually the reason why I started my channel. I mean, I created it for a different purpose, but then when I got the Remarkable and I started using it, I could not work out why it would not respond to me flicking between screens, and why I could not get it to work properly, like all the time, like consistently. And so I went looking high and low. I could not find anything on YouTube. This is back a year and a half ago. I think I started the channel, beginning of last year. Oh yeah, wow, it's nearly 2 years. Anyway, sorry, just gonna clean my glasses while I'm here. Anyway, tissue paper. This is what I learned, and this would be the number 1 thing that stumps so many of us, is that if you do not lightly touch that screen, you will not get a response. So I am going to show you. I'm going to hard press. I'm just bringing it right up. I'm going to hard press. Oh, of course. See that? See how it doesn't work? Okay. It was obviously too gentle. But now what I'm going to try and do is show you how soft. This is pretty tricky. Let me just see. I want to show you just a second. Just hold your horses. Let me show you. Did you see that? You have to. Here we go. Can you see how light that is? That's called tissue paper, baby. Tissue paper. I can't tell you how many people still ask this question. So that is my number 1 top tip, is do not press that screen. Do not press that screen. It will not work for you if you press that screen hard. It's got to be like, tissue paper is so soft you can rip it. Super soft. All right, that's number 1. Number 2, the document drawer. This is one of my favorite things in the whole world. Just you pull 2 fingers down from the top. Now you see that? I did that too. I actually touched the screen quite a bit then. You'd think I would know better, wouldn't you? There it is. Takes a second. On the Paper Pro, I have found there's like that reverb a second or two. So just wait for a second to see if it's done it, and if not, then do it again. Right, so this is the document drawer, and in here what's really cool, you get 9 spots in recent and you get 9 spots in favorites. Now again, I'm using the wrong pen, let me just put that there. 9 spots in favorites, and what I will do is the reason I've got this up here is because I just want you to be able to see what the document looks like on both. I think it's just extra information. If you're looking at getting a second device, then you might want a smaller device. You might want to get the RM2. It's a great little machine. So this is the difference. So you can see you get 5 on a screen. On the Paper Pro, you get 4, but there's 9. There's still 9 spots all the way along, right? So there's still 9 spots. And there's 9 spots in favorites as well. You see this star down here? When you're out here, if you want to make this daily planner your favorite, you press and hold, long press for 3 seconds. You come up the top and you see that favorite and you put in there. Now, I don't know how many slots I've got left, so let's check. I want to go back in the document drawer. I want to go back into that document. When I'm in that document, it remembers what page you're on. I also want to then go to favorites. So I think what it does, it just chucks off the 9th one when you add more than 9. And then you go that way. So you can see along the top there. They're the ones I use all the time. It's the closest thing to a split screen that you're going to get on the Remarkable. So that's number 2. Number 3. All right. This one I've got writing all over the page because it's complex. Let's say that. Just a moment. Again, just showing you what the document looks like on both. So I would have to pull that down for you to see. And you could just sort of see the page real estate. I mean, we've got the continuous page, which I actually love. I never used it at first, but I really love it now. And I do use it when I just need that extra bit of space. I don't take continuous long notes. I don't actually use my Remarkable that way anyway. But I don't do that. That would mess with my brain too much. I would use a second page. But I do a lot of mind mapping, brainstorming, and visual learning, thinking, writing. So that's sort of how I use it. All right. So learn about the file types. Let me just say this. Game changer. Yes, it is. File types, game changer. And I've got a video. It's coming out I think tomorrow morning about file types. I did one a while ago, but easier just to recapitulate it. And, you get better at explaining things as well, sort of as you go. So I've redone it with an updated sort of knowledge. So you can check that out. There's some dedicated videos. That's what that is. There's a couple on the channel, but there's a recent one which you'll see. Actually, it will already be out. Sorry, it'll already be out when this video comes out. All right, become a Jedi file master. Yes, it will end your frustration of all the things you want to do and don't know how to do or can't do or wondering if you can do because of these file types. So the EPUB is easy to say. EPUBs are your books. They've got to be DRM free. Kindle books, unless they're DRM free, are not going to work on here. So, but the e-reader is great. The reading books on here, I love it. And you can highlight and annotate and do all the wonderful, colourful things. So, love that. Let's just get down to the 2. PDFs, which everybody knows about. And then there's the PNG files. PNG file is an image file. It's slightly different formatting to a JPEG. We all know what JPEGs are. PNG files are less well known, but they have the ability, not on the Remarkable, but they have the ability over in the image space to have a transparent background. So for people like me who just want to get a cutout of, say, like my face, I would use a PNG file because I can get rid of all the background, right? So it's a sophisticated image file format. So that's good to know, because if you don't understand the file formats on the Remarkable, you're going to get frustrated when you want to do notebook covers and screensavers and things like, I love all that stuff. Like I love customizing all of my documents. my machines, my devices, my tablets. I remember when you couldn't customize on Apple. All you could pick was from a range of like 4 colors. You could change the color scheme. That's it. It was a long time ago, but it's pretty boring, and it's not, for me, it's not a big favorite for me. All right, so again, go and watch the dedicated videos on file types. I'm not going to make this a dedicated video, but I'm telling you now, you will not be able to do some of the things you want to do because you'll be dealing with either a PNG file or a PDF file. They both have different functionalities. They're not the same. They're not treated the same way in the Remarkable, and it's just so easy. If we understand that, you can work with what it does, right? You can work with its strengths, right? And I just made a note here. I call them native notebooks. Let me just check the color I'm on. I'm on grey. Don't really want to be on grey. I want to be on black. So I'm just going to go just my own little language because it's just easier to explain stuff. So the native notebooks, that when you do plus notebook down the bottom of your screen, home screen, that I'm calling a native notebook. And that, believe it or not, is a PNG file, which when you then send it off to yourself or somewhere else or someone else, it converts it, Remarkable converts it to a PDF file. But you know what a PDF file, it's a photo, a snapshot, right? That's what a PDF file is. It's when they took a photo of each page of your document and sent it and put it in this little file format, portable document format. That's what it is. And it was very secure and safe for documents that you didn't want people to edit. And, you know, like instead of sending a Word document, you would send a PDF file. Of course, that's not the case anymore. It's not secure like that anymore because so many programs and with AI, you can import a PDF file and convert it to a file you can edit these days. And Acrobat has been doing that for years, but a lot of people you'd have to pay for that, and a lot of people didn't. They just had the free version. Anyway, so native notebooks are PNG files. So that little story was important. Native notebooks are PNG files. What have I got written over there? Oh yeah, it's an image file. Yeah. PDFs, right? They're the files we all know and love. You can do, look, here's the 4 things. You can import them, right? And you can import hyperlinked PDFs. I do believe, I didn't have an RM1, but I do believe you couldn't at some point back in the beginning. So if you were an early adopter back then and you haven't had one since, just so you know, you can use hyperlinked planners in your Remarkable now. You can annotate them. The annotation stuff on here is amazing. Really, really great annotation app/device, because we know that this is a digital notebook. It is not the digital tablet under the definition of what we think digital tablets are, like an iPad. It is not that. It is not even like a Boox. A Boox is an Android digital tablet. The Remarkable is a digital notebook. It's not going to give you, it doesn't have apps. You can't do all that. It actually doesn't even have a time on it. Like it does in the background, and it's, but yeah, anyway, we won't get into that. You can import PDFs. You can annotate PDFs. The functionality with PDFs is different. And so again, these 5 things that I'm sharing with you are for you to learn here, but also go and learn more, because a lot of what everyone wants to do have to do with these 5 things. And then what happens when you do create a native notebook here, when you export it, it will become a PDF. You do have a couple of other options. You can export it as an SVG file. We won't go into that. We won't go into explanation of all that. And so PDFs are the mainstay of the Remarkable, right? The mainstay. So it's good to know that. But PNG files are an option. But I said all that to go to the next one, number 4. Let's have a look at that. Can you convert to text in a PDF file or in a PNG file? All right, so this is a sticky point. I've even had some abuse on this channel when I've explained this from people. It's just crazy. I don't even understand. I don't understand. Free content, guys. Come on. Okay, convert to text in a PDF. No. No. But here's the exception, and this is why it gets complex, and I'm going to tell you, but you may have to, hear it a few times before it takes hold, because you've got to understand several things to actually grasp it. Again, let me go to a wrong pen, so I'll use my finger and see the asterisk now. Easy way to do that. I'm going to check that update later. Don't worry. So in here, you will see that there's no T. Can you see there's no T? In here, can you see there's a T? So great having two machines to actually just quickly compare them rather than flicking all the time. So I am on, now can you see the icon down the bottom? See this icon has that line? That is a native notebook. That is a notebook. See, it says notebook settings. Then this one, you see this one has the little dog-eared corner. That, whoops, again, won't work with this pen. That is a PDF. See the PDF settings? Right. So important to know that. And you see PDF settings, no T. Notebook settings has a T. T means you can type. Right, but here's the exception. Here's the exception. On this one with the PDF file, you can't type yet, but look at this. If I'm on the 12th of October, right? If I go here, again, I'm just going to pick up the different pens. Just bear with me. If I go here and go new note page, what just appeared? A T. So here's the rule of thumb. When you're in a PDF file that you've imported, every page in that PDF, original PDF file, you cannot type, which means you cannot convert your handwriting to text. So here, when I see this handwriting here, when I go into this option, it does not give me the option to convert to text. Just let that marinate for a second. On this one, I'm in here right now, and if I go into the little arrow out box, you see how it says convert to text there? And it's got my tooltips because I've just done developer mode because I'm playing around with some custom screens. So it will let me convert this page to text. And I know that because the T is there and because this option is in that menu. Right. So I could make it more complicated, but I'm not going to. Just one second. Let me go back to this document. Again, that was the document drawer. Life changer. I'm telling you. Everybody loves it. It's so quick. The other one, oh, that's a bonus. I'll do that at the end. I'll give you 3 bonuses at the end. That's just quick, fast. All right, so we've talked about the fact that you need to understand the file types, and there's a couple of videos I've got, and I don't know if other people talk about it, but maybe you can find that information somewhere else as well. Convert to text in a PDF. Number 5 is, it's a big one. All right. It's a big one. Please explain the search. And I've used layers. Interestingly, where it says here using layers, I did that to remind myself to put the layers on to show you. You can sort of see how the document fits, how it's fitting between the two devices. Again, just in case you want that extra information. All right. So please explain the search. So many people don't know this, and that's why I just want to put this out there. All right, so let me go to layers. That's the little layers icon. And I'm going to turn on layer 2. And we've got some text I've written. All right, I don't want you to get OCR all twisted with the, with the search. OCR is optical character recognition, and the Remarkable uses it in their tablets for the previous page. Let me go back on this device. For converting to text, OCR is used. It is not used the same way as it is in GoodNotes, where it's used for the whole app. You can search through everything. That is not how it's used. So that's why I've just sort of made that note there. It's peculiar to its uses, OCR, on the Remarkable. It's not used the same way. Just so you know, if you're expecting it to be, it's not used the same way as it is on other apps. But let's go now, files, folders, tags. This is what you can use the search for, right? Here we go. File names, you can be out in the main desktop. All right, let me show you. let's go back. My files, you know this Remarkable is a button up the top there. It actually is an active link that takes you back here. When you go to search down here, and if I type in daily, you can press enter or not. It will, you know how it is looking as you type each letter. So that's cool. I'll just press enter. Close so that you can sort of see. You can all the file names and the folders and the tags. So they're the three. I've given them to you all in one hit. Let me just flick over. I love having this two screens so that I can flick between. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn layers on number 2 for the second. I'm not going to go to layer 3 yet. Just hang on. All right. So search works in file names. It works in folders names, and it works for tags when you're out in the main desktop over here. Okay, so that's what I can search. If you're out here in the main desktop, you cannot search for text inside of a document. It doesn't do that currently. We're in end of October 2024. So you might want to check to see if you're looking at this in the future, whether it's doing it now, but currently it is not doing it. That hair's annoying me. It is not doing it currently in the Remarkable. Okay, so now, desktop search, files, folders, tags. Document search, let's have a look at that. So, if I turn on my 4th layer, don't you love it? This is how you can use layers. One of the ways you can use layers. Inside of a document, you can also search. So, I'm in here now, right? I'm in here, I'm in a document. That's the wrong pen. I'm in a document and I can go down here to the bottom icon and you can see search. Now that's going to come up and I'm going to look for the word please. Please. Now I'm going to, and you can just search for the page or the document, but I'm just going to leave it for the document. When I press enter, it's going to say no results found. So here's the thing with the document search. It can't search through handwriting. That's where I don't want you to misunderstand what OCR on the Remarkable. It doesn't do what OCR does like in GoodNotes. GoodNotes uses OCR to search through all of your handwritten notes and find the word you're looking for. The Remarkable does not do that currently. Let's hope it will do that in the future. So, within a document, what you can search for is typed text. So if you have a handwritten document, none of your handwritten documents currently will you be able to find a search for any words. You have to look yourself. You can manually tag a page. Oh, well, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Type text inside of a document, you got it. And it's really good and it works well. Right. So let me just cancel that search. Let me get you a typed document. Please hold. Okay, so here's a typed document. And it's 2 pages. Let's see what's on the second page. I typed this a while ago. There's no typing there. Let me pick a word. I'm going to pick the word genie. Let me just go add text. Templates. Shopping. Genie. Typed. It's good if you spell it right. Type text. Right. I spelled genie. I do need to fix that because that's the word I'm going to use. Genie. Right. Close the keyboard. Come back. Right. So did I just spell it wrong again? No, that's right. Okay, so if I want to search now in a typed document, I come down here, I go to search, I come up here, I type in the word genie, and I have a choice. Do I want to just search the page? You might be using continuous page and have a lot of text on it, so you can just search the page, or do I want to search the whole document? So I'm just going to search the whole document, so I'm not going to tick anything, and I'm going to go search. And look, result 1 of 2. See how good that works? So there's genie, and there's genie. Perfect. So let me hop out of that. I'm going to hop out of that. And you can tell that I don't use the typewriter much. It won't let me hop out of it because I'm inside of a field that needs filling out. So it won't let me do it. So now I'm going to hop out of that document And I'm going to go to my document drawer and I'm going to go back into where I was. All right. So the search function, now I will reveal my third layer. And what I have for you is this. You need a robust system for searching if you want to use the Remarkable for handwriting. You're going to need a tagging system. And if you're on the Paper Pro, you can use a color-coded tagging system. That would work really well. But on the Remarkable 2, you don't have color, so you could highlight in grey. I mean, it gives you options, but you can't see them on the Remarkable 2, right? It gives you options to color. Like, for instance, I'm on the Remarkable 2, and when I go to the highlighter pen, it says you can do green, orange, yellow, blue, pink. That will show up when you send that document out of the Remarkable 2. It doesn't show up on the Remarkable 2, but they're different shades of grey. So you could use that system with some tags on a page of handwriting. That's the best way I can think of for you to robustly search for stuff if you just handwriting, you're not doing typing. So that is something that comes up all the time. All right, 2 super fast gestures, but I've got a third because I'm extra like that. I'm just extra. The 2-finger tap. So let's go on. Let's go back to the Paper Pro because it's in color, and you know, color is king. Is it? Is it? I don't know. It's all a personal opinion, isn't it? Okay, document drawer, back into that document, come back here, look at that, da-da-da. I just love how everything syncs. All right, 2-finger tap. So if I type here, if I write here, howdy, because, you know, that's actually not even what we say here in Australia. We say, g'day, mate. How are you? All right, now if I don't want that, the 2-finger tap, I've got a couple of videos and shorts about this. It was so frustrating when it first came out. It was like, I'm not even going to bother using that because I couldn't get the right amount of pressure on the screen, tapping at the time. So I just didn't bother. But it's so much better now, guys. I've got good news for you. Use the 2-finger tap. I've been using it all the time now. So I just wrote howdy with a circle. If I 2-finger tap, watch, the circle disappears. Again, it goes by strokes. I don't know if you want to know that. Then I wrote how, and then I lifted my pen off, and then I did DY, and then I lifted my pen off, and then I did the circle. And that's why when you go to undo, it undoes by stroke, right? So how low, watch, 2-finger tap. And sometimes it doesn't capture or doesn't know that you just tapped it. So be patient with it. There. 2-finger tap. Use it, guys. It's so good. Document browse. This one, I don't see anyone talking about this, and it's so cool. Let us just do a recap, and let's use the document browse to do it. 1 finger. Now, if you use 2 fingers to pull up from the bottom, you're going to get the extra real estate that comes in the continuous page. That is not what we want. 1 finger from the bottom, and as lightly as you can touch it, tissue paper, and you can see the little circle over here. It says page 7 of 7. If I grab it and move it, look at this. Look at how big it is. This is a preview of what's in your whole document. You can just go back, 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 back. So right now I'm going to recap with you guys. The 5 essentials that you must know about to make your life so much easier is tissue paper, the document drawer, 2 fingers down from the top. Learn about the file types. There's a couple of videos I've got, and I'm sure there's other information out there on the net. Converting to text in a PDF versus converting to text in a PNG. PNG is all thumbs up. PDF, it's complicated. So you need to find out what the quirkiness is with it, and then you'll be able to do it. And understanding the search function is there's home screen search, there's inside of a document search, handwriting, no searching for handwriting in October 2024. No searching for handwriting, only searching in typed text inside of a document. And outside on the home screen, it's file names, folders names, and tags. And Then your gestures, the third gesture, so I've given you the 2 super fast, and the third one is document close. It's like closing the end of an act. 1 finger down from the top takes you out of the document and puts you back into the folder you were in. Doesn't put you back in your home screen, puts you back into the folder you were in. If you want to go to your home screen, you have 2 options. You can tap on the Remarkable, or you can tap on My Files. They're both active links, right? So let's tap on Remarkable, takes you back there. I was already in there, which is why it showed that. Awesome, that's it, I'm done. I hope that was helpful. Guys, these 5 things will set you up for success. We're all about setting you up for success, right? All right. Thanks for watching. Any love on the channel is always appreciated, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.